Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this special bulletin. We live in an era with the internet as it is today of instant reporting, instant responses, instant gratification, one would say. And we also live in an era where, well, everything's recorded. The internet is forever. When it comes to marketing for a piece of entertainment, a project, a product, a video game, TV show, movie, comic book, whatever it is, when you put out information as a developer, people will remember, people will screenshot it, and people will criticize you for it. And sometimes, just sometimes, you really have to think before you speak. And the situation has come up with Team Kill Media with their newest game, Code Violet. A whole bunch of hubbub about it over here on that Park Place, M. Montanaro. Team Kill Media denies Sony exclusivity deal amid Code Violet modding backlash. In an era of say stupid things, win stupid prizes, my goodness, the possibility of insulting people, but we'll get into that. Tags Elon Musk, why? As players accuse the studio of lying. Now, why on earth would we do that? Maybe because, you know, the evidence says one thing, but the words coming out of your mouth, the text messages, the text that you're putting online, they don't match up. Team Kill Media's decisions not to release Code Violet on PC continues to spark debate. Oh, I wonder why. With new rumors suggesting the move was less about protecting their art, pretentiousness, from mods and more about potential exclusivity deal with Sony for the PlayStation 5. The rumors gained traction when the Team Kill Media confirmed that Code Violet would also not be available on Xbox, citing resource constraints. Now, of course, that's always a possibility, but again, when the evidence says one thing, players, gamers, those on social media will come to a conclusion, and once people come to a conclusion, if you haven't figured it out by now, it's very difficult to sway them one way or the other. We don't have time. Little bitty posts. Oh, Brett here asking a question. Why not on the Xbox, Team Kill Media? We don't have the time or expertise, which means you're incompetent, to devote to the Xbox platform at this point in time. We would need additional manpower. You definitely need additional manpower because I saw the trailer for, what is it, Code Violet? Supposedly a spiritual successor to Dino Crisis, and my tiny little clone Lanyap, being a lover of dinosaurs, thought to myself, I went and checked out the trailer for him, or with him, and wow, the dinosaurs look nice, but my goodness, the human models look absolutely atrocious. I don't know how much they're going to be charging for Code Violet, but if it's more than $30, no, definitely not worth it, just by the look alone. In its statement addressing Xbox, yes, we don't have the time, blah, blah, blah. The announcement fueled speculation that the game's absence from both PC and Xbox was part of a broader agreement, which, you know, one way or another, you make the decision, but looks kind of fishy to me, despite Team Kill's insistence that no such deal exists. Social media users attempted to add the community note to the developer's original X post about PC modding. Now, that's where all this nonsense started, but why would they tag Elon Musk? Addressing the rumors, Team Kill Media took to X again, tagging platform owner Elon Musk in its post. The company emphatically denied any exclusivity deal with Sony. Except the real fun part of all this, people were asking if Code Veronica, I got Resident Evil on the brain, Code Violet was going to be on PC, and this is the original statement that, well, sparked a whole bunch of discourse, a whole bunch of discussion. And what I see is a rather foolish thing to say, because there will be players on PlayStation, on the console, that see this and go, no, your attitude. Attitudes like this, statements like this will turn people away, because if you have a bad attitude towards one platform, well, what's your attitude towards the others? Let's read it. For those asking us about a PC version of Code Violet, the reason we are not bringing it to PC is we don't want anyone modding vulgar versions of the main character. Welcome to Rule 34, ladies and gentlemen, as well as any other characters in the game. You are going to get far, far worse in the Rule 34 areas of the internet. Oopsie. We hold our voice actresses and actors with high regard. We are pretentious twats who want to, let you know that we're better than you, as well as our artistic vision for the game and story, and reject any form of destroying that with sexual mods. Give me a break. Making a joke out of our art and possibly tarnishing the reputation of our voice actresses and actors is not worth the extra money we can make. Make of that statement what you will, but like I said, pretentious much? High and mighty? I'm better than you? To sit there and accuse modders, I mean, let's be fair, modders are going to do it whether you like it or not, vulgar versions, tarnishing their art. My goodness, who actually falls for this type of marketing? Well, the only people that are going to are window-licking paint chip eaters, but this is the type of marketing that will turn people away from your game. Even if they weren't going to buy it on PC. Not available on PC? Cool. But, again, it sways people the wrong way. Adding a community note, this is their response to that, because apparently somebody added a community note stating that the game wasn't going to be available on PC because of exclusivity deals, to which they responded. So, adding a community note pointing to us saying the game is, quote, exclusive to the PS5, which it actually is right now, does not mean we have a deal with Sony. Maybe, maybe not. That is factually incorrect. If we had a deal with Sony, you would know about it because we'd be proclaiming it from the mountaintops with joy. Fair enough. I think that's a possibility. But if you have the opportunity to make your game available across as many platforms as possible, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you tell people we're working on it right now? Finish the game for PS5 and let people know that you are indeed working on an Xbox port as well. That could garner some good PR, some good press for gamers out there, but you decided to do the opposite. Let's see where we are. We chose to make our games for PlayStation, but we are 100% indie with no backing at all. That's obvious in the character models. And all we did was give an honest answer because we believe in communication and not keeping you all in the dark. You also believe in being rude and insulting modders on the PC side of the community. This community note is factually false. Okay, cool. The community note appears to since have been removed. While the studio claims to be entirely independent, its decision to prioritize PlayStation has left gamers skeptical. Can't imagine why. With some pointing out that such exclusivity, even if unofficial, serves to limit the audience unnecessarily. But yes, and I agree with that. If it's budgetary constraints or time constraints, you don't have enough people. Fine, fair enough. At least let people know that you're working on it. If you're not being exclusive to PlayStation and you want to put the game out there to multiple platforms, then say as much. At the heart of the backlash is Team Kill Media's early justification for skipping the PC platform. The statement which I just read, particularly through vulgar modifications of Code Violet's character. We hold our voice actresses and actors in high regard. I already read that. It's not worth the money we can make. Well, everything has a price, ladies and gentlemen. We all know that. The reasoning has been widely criticized as dismissive of the PC modding community, which has managed to keep games alive long past their expiration date, saving games, adding things that players wanted that were promised, Cyberpunk 2077, in the game, but never ended up being in the final version. Modders go out there and add clothing options, add makeup options, add flying cars in the case of Cyberpunk. When it comes to Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, they've managed to make the game look almost photorealistic, adding all manner of things, putting in Randy Savage as dragons. Funny as hell, but it's what they do, as well as removing clothing. But anyway, modders have the ability to keep games alive, add more things to the game. So why on earth would you be so disrespectful to the modding community? These people have talent. Don't be such a twat. Critics argue that Team Kill's focus on hypothetical mods disrespects modders, to say the least, undermines the studio's claims of valuing open communication. Despite Team Kill Media's insistence that they remain fully independent, their messaging continues to fuel speculation and criticism. The decision to skip Xbox due to resource constraints and the rejection of PC mods in favor of artistic integrity. Well, in their pursuit of artistic integrity, they've pretty much dumped their own personal integrity by insulting modders. Has left many questioning the studio's priorities and transparency. Well, they're being honest. At least they think they're being honest. What do you make of it? I don't understand the idea, first of all, of not bringing it to PC, because you'll have more people out there, and the possibility that modders could go in and, well, I don't know, improve the character models and the animations of that. That would be fantastic. One simple mod can add hundreds, if not thousands, of sales to your game. One simple little mod. Someone like myself would look at that and go, I don't really care for the character models in the game. The humans. They look just, I said it already. A mod that would allow them to look, I don't know, just a little bit better. Just a little bit of TLC. Maybe, just maybe, I would pick it up. But with this attitude, I don't think there's any chance in hell. Like I said at the beginning, looking at the trailer, sure, maybe it's an early trailer. Maybe they're still working on it, because I don't see a release date on it yet. Maybe they're still working on it. It could, iron things out, and it could look better with the next trailer. I don't know. But this attitude of theirs of, again, insulting the PC modding community, leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I can't imagine this game for going for more than $30. If they want to go the $50, $60, $70 price tag, heaven forbid they hit a $50, $70 price tag, no chance this game will be profitable or successful. But again, what do I know? Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Leave a like, leave a dislike, do all those different little things that YouTubers beg you to do. And I hope to see you on the next one.